Hey guys, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to use a few different decks in this reading, so let the universe choose the subject. So we'll see what's going on in your life, what the universe has to say to you, what messages she feels like she needs to get across. There's some sort of guidance going on. We're going to start with these guys here with my Psychic Oracle deck. We'll see sort of what she brings forward here to just set the tone for the reading. This guy popped out early. So we have hope. Interesting. This might be something that you're going through right now. Maybe it feels really dark too. It feels like, when the hell is this ever going to get better? This hope card does signify hope. It signifies that things will not always be this way, that something better is coming, good times are coming, relief is coming. In some way, shape, or form, things are going to turn for the better. We also have fulfillment of wishes. Great. And this is what this hope is speaking to. It's speaking to building for the future. It's speaking to something positive coming your way. A new beginning. So you might be on a new journey in your life, starting a new chapter, working towards wish fulfillment, working towards manifesting something in your life. We also have deception and envy. Interesting. And this might be part of what you're dealing with, and somebody is envious of your new journey. Somebody is envious of you moving forward, of moving on, of building a powerful new life. We also have suffering and silence though too. And this might be part of this moving on, part of this new beginning, and the uncertainty that goes with it, not opening up to anyone or feeling like you're very alone. And emotional loss. As might tie into your journey, whatever you've lost, and it might be someone or something, but it's definitely weighing heavy on you and making you feel like you're alone. And this could also be, guys, this could be the energy of somebody in your life too, somebody around you. Ooh, we had a bunch want to pop out. Unfinished symphony. This isn't tying to the past, this unfinished symphony. I feel it tied to new beginnings. Say building something. Maybe building something that you've wanted to do for a long time. And taking this as like an opportunity to finally do that. We also have all that glitters. And we do have it on top of that, wish fulfillment. And I feel like this is representative of what you're working towards. This is what you're trying to build. It's like your end goal. We also have observer. And there is a lot of solitude in this observer card, and it's like sitting back and waiting and watching for opportunities. You know what? This observer card might actually tie into deception and envy too, and somebody watching your journey. Co-create. So co-create does speak of partnership. It speaks of a second energy in this read. And a leg up. I think somebody's going to help you on your journey. Somebody is going to help you on your journey forward in moving forward to. And guys, depending on what your loss is, if you've lost somebody in your life, these cards might even be speaking to spirit on the other side, to helping you along in this new chapter of your life, even though maybe you can't hear them, maybe you can't see them or sense them, but they're still there helping you along in this new chapter. We also have milk and honey, and milk and honey is like wish fulfillment. It's those good times. It's abundance. It's like it's what you're heading towards, or it's what you're already starting to achieve in this new chapter of your life. We're going to see what the Rider deck has to say about this. So we have the King of Wands. And this King of Wands, it wanted to come out in reverse, and then it spun. When I look at the King of Wands, I get pulled to observer. It's like somebody who's watching, somebody who's keeping an eye. He's somebody who's usually ambitious and driven and passionate, or he's driven by his passions too sometimes. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse too. So it's new beginning. Trying to start this new beginning, working towards this milk and honey. trying to get whatever this is off the ground. And the Knight of Pentacles, something you've been working towards for a long time, finally coming to fruition. I also feel a steadiness in this. I feel a duality in this card. So this card is speaking to the milk and honey. It's speaking to the wish fulfillment. It's speaking to this all that glitters. It's also speaking to a leg up. And somebody who's got your back. And the Ten of Swords, which is a disappointing ending, but one that benefits you in the long run. It was the catalyst for this change. And this is still part of the loss. This is still part of the suffering and silence. This is still part of what you're emotionally processing and moving forward on. But this is where this new beginning came about. And I do get pulled to the King of Wands, so he might be part of this ending. He might be part of your past and what you're moving forward from. We also have the Knight of Wands. It's like you're attracting someone. You're attracting someone into your life. It's not this king though. They might both be wands, but it's not this king. This is a different energy. This is a fresher energy, a newer energy. So I don't know if you've already met this person or if you will be meeting this person. This might also be somebody who comes in with the leg up and the co-create and helps you in moving forward, in rebuilding in some way, shape, or form. It might be romance for some of you. For some of you, it might be in your career as well, somebody who comes along. And the Six of Cups, which is a blast from the past card, it can represent someone or something from your past coming back into your life. And this might be this Knight of Wands. This might be somebody who you knew from the past possibly coming back. This Six of Cups also speaks of being able to learn lessons from the past, being able to let go of the past and move forward and move on. I do get pulled back to this King of Wands though. So he is a part of this card in some way, shape, or form. And some of you might have little ones with this King of Wands. And so you'll never get to completely cut ties with him. But I still see him moving forward. I still see this co-create, this leg up. I see it as fresh energy, new energy in this moving forward. And the Two of Swords is all about choice and choosing a path, trying to choose a path as well. And feeling torn sometimes too. And this might be part of the grieving the emotional loss in moving forward and letting go of a chapter of your life. Really, truly letting go by taking on something new. Because if this is a romance that came to an end, this Knight of Wands, if he's a new romance that comes into your life, this might bring up some old feelings from the old romance too. And it might be a little bit hard to decide whether this is something that you're ready to move into this new chapter of your life. I do have the Death card, which represents a transition, but it is in reverse. Somebody is struggling with an ending. And this might not even be your energy. This might be this deception and envy. This might be this observer. It might be this King of Wands who's struggling with this ending. Because if there is still this tie, if there is still the tie of children, they're going to be able to see you move forward. They're going to be able to see you move on. It's nothing that you can completely detach and hide from them. It's something they're going to be able to know about. And so they might be struggling with this ending as well. They might be trying to get you back. They might be trying to keep this ending from being permanent. Maybe trying to tie up your emotions or confuse you. We also have the King of Swords in reverse. And he's about somebody who doesn't process their emotions. Also somebody who's not willing to admit the truth is what I see in him. It's like not willing to see the truth, not willing to admit that it's over. Not willing to let you just move on. It's like this is their unfinished symphony. They're not willing to let go of this chapter of their life. But we have that new beginning, so somebody's moving on. I feel it's your energy that's moving on and moving forward, trying to move on with something better. It's not easy. There's still loss that's being grieved here. It still comes with all those emotions that go with transition, that processing that loss, the disappointment, the hurt, all of that. But you're persevering and you are moving forward. This other energy is really having a hell of a time doing that, though. They're missing something in their life. They're feeling like there's a void. They're feeling like left out in the cold. Maybe feeling shafted. That you're moving on. And somehow they want you to be grieving their loss more. Because they are watching. This is their observer energy, is their energy. That they're still watching. They're watching what's going on in your life. They're keeping an eye on it. They haven't let go yet. They're not willing to admit to themselves that it's over. And the Sun card in reverse. And the Sun card does usually represent positive things manifesting for you. But this doesn't tie to your energy. It ties to the energy of the person who's not willing to let go, the person who's not willing to move on. So they're not going to see the benefits of moving on and moving forward like you are. A Wheel of Fortune card in reverse too. Like the shoes on the other foot. I don't know if they made it seem like they were more than happy to move on and let go of this relationship and it didn't mean anything to them. But now that this has all come about, now they don't feel that way. Now they see how much it meant to them. Or they have their own reasons for wanting to hold on that might be a little bit more selfish than that. But they are having trouble letting go and moving on. That's why I see in this card, though, the shoe is on the other foot. Why is the shoe on the other foot? Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. So she's growing. She's growing her own new future. She's growing a new beginning. And he doesn't like it. He doesn't want her to grow a new beginning. Because he still wants to be part of things. He still wants to co-create. He's not ready to let go. He's not ready to have this be the end of things. He might not want to share with her financially either. And this might be part of where your Five of Pentacles in reverse fits in as well. He doesn't want to give money to her. He doesn't want to share the money with her. The Seven of Wands, it's like standing up for your ideals. It's like fighting back, drawing your line in the sand, boundaries. So there's going to need to be boundaries here. Because he keeps weaseling in, is the impression I keep getting from the cards. I can see in my mind's eye that he keeps trying to weasel back in some way, shape, or form, as if he still has some sort of a say in something. Some sort of a say in how you live your life. Even though he stepped away, the relationship has come to an end. He doesn't get that option anymore, but he still keeps trying to do it. And the Four of Swords is about healing. It's like you're moving on. You're healing. You're taking time for you. You're figuring out whatever it is you need to figure out to be able to rebuild and work through the emotions that come with this ending, come with this transition, but this person isn't. It's like you're having to set those boundaries so that you can heal, because they just it's like keeping the wound open when they keep coming back and they keep saying certain things. It's like they're just keeping that wound raw and open. So this is about like setting boundaries. And the Five of Cups. To me, the Five of Cups is almost always a warning not to stay stuck in these negative emotions, so much so that you can't see positive opportunities around you. And it's like he's trying to keep you like that, or his behavior is stalling you from moving forward and moving on, which is actually a part of his ambition, as part of what he's after. He doesn't want you to move on. And this is where your boundaries are going to come into, in setting those clear boundaries and making him take a step back, so that he can't keep pulling me back into what all of this is. And I have the Fool card, and this Fool card, I see in him optimism. I see in him a new perspective. And this is more with your energy and gaining a new perspective on what this king is all about, in being able to set boundaries so that he doesn't pull you back into this Five of Cups feeling anymore, so that you're able to sort of release what that is, be able to move forward, to feel lighter and move on, like there isn't this dark cloud hanging over you, because that's what he kind of does. He kind of brings this dark cloud over you to try and keep you stuck in this Five of Cups. And these boundaries are going to be important for moving forward and moving on, for being able to breathe again and have that space from this person and detaching emotionally from them. And that's what that Four of Cups is representing, a need to detach emotionally from whatever they're doing, because they're coming back with like these little offerings, with trying to say things, maybe trying to offer an opinion on how you should live your life, or trying to put themselves in that role that they were in before, even though that doesn't exist anymore. They keep trying to play that role. And this is going to be about shutting them down. It's going to be about setting those boundaries so that you can properly heal, let go, and move forward with this next stage of your life. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.